called here with the potential tying run over at first. They're not going to take any chances as they've made the move to a pinch runner now. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out. Both teams getting their final warm-ups in as we welcome you back to the MLB pregame show. First pitch of Game 2 in our series is right around the corner. But before we turn that corner, here is our Topps player spotlight. John Graves is our subject as he comes off one of his better showings of the year. His last contest, an impressive 5-hit performance, and really led the charge offensively for this ball club.
Yeah, and let me tell you, getting 5 hits in a ball game is really tough to do. I mean, sometimes you don't even get by that.
As the sun begins to descend toward the desert floor, we welcome you inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Graves comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. John Graves. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And it was a great start to the road trip. They were able to pull out a 1-run.
Back for a look is Jay, but this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
And this is one of those guys that we consider to be part of that new breed of leadoff hitter. You know, it used to be that your leadoff guy was a guy that might hit 3 or 4 home runs a year, but nowadays managers are realizing, hey, my leadoff guy is going to get more at-bats than anyone else in my lineup over the course of the season. So why not put a better hitter up there rather than just...
Number 71 will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 3. Really nice games mixed in.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. And with a quick breather here. Striding into the box, Alexi Amarista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit on the ground is short. Graves is up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Austin Hedges into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Miller into the windup. 2-2 on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. John Graves gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. John Graves comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this end. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. That's a nice job at short to get all the way up there.
Will Myers will dig in. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, that's his second.
John Graves strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run. Throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. 1-0 count. Here it is. Drilled on the ground is short. Fielded by Sardinius. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Alexi Amarista will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. Got to keep that top hand calm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
A bare hand for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
Well, that's just fate.
Quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Jack, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one...
The show has baseball for you on a Wednesday night in the desert from Chase Field. John Graves will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to him.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, you've really got to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's got an on-base percentage improvement.
Alex Dickerson will stand in as we show you the numbers for his last 8 ball games, and he continues to be as hot as anyone on the ball club. Short, hit hard. Graves. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. And with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the... Number 71 stands in. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now 3-1. John Graves stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Here's Segura around third, heading for the plate. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
Number 71 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far.
Yeah, and I like the at-bats he's had. Looking very confident and fluid at the plate, Matt.
Ball line hard towards short. A dive. The throw. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Derek Norris will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around.
Hey, now we got 2.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for San Diego. but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Drive that pitch, huh?
John Graves steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
John Graves.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
And this is taken outside for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage. And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, John Graves, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Alex Dickerson comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Hey, we got no outs.
Grounded to short. Graves scoops it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, number 7. Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Outside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
He pulls this one into right, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself another 3-hit ball game, and that batting average is going to continue to climb even higher.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game. We are under the lights here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. John Graves will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded by Panic. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So striding in, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Peralta pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Graves, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but it doesn't matter. He can hit from either side of the plate.
Panic's able to get there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is... Connor Gillespie will stand in. He flew out his last time up. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first base. John Graves will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Nunez going back on it. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. John Graves will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run in the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be...
A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. Brandon Belt will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Grounded back up the middle. Graves on to first, and there are 2 down. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. How do they get back into the win column, Psycho?
Well, this team leads the league in walks, so you know they're going to...
John Graves will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Eric Karros, this Giant ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And really, what they need is for one guy to step up and give them that spark. Whether it's your starter going out and giving you 6 or 7 shutout innings.
Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Settling in now, John Graves. He reached on a single in his first try.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
And that's through for a hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker ball.
Striding into the box, John Graves. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
Boy, how much hotter is he going to get? He's got himself another 3-hit ball game. That batting average is going to continue to climb even higher.
Hey, we got one.
Into the box, Connor Gillespie earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hit hard up the middle. Graves. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Eduardo Nunez steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. John Graves will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Span. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Joe Panik digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first.
Hey.
Just late. He's safe.
Man, almost a great play.
A great effort comes up. Brandon Belt comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 2 hits. John Graves will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it an 8-5 ball game. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was...
Back here on the MLB. Sunday night baseball now from the home of the Giants, AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Graves will stand in now, trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished 4 for 5 at the plate. Kane sets. Here's the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. Panik is there. Go to first.